Hi, I'm Nancy Eigelmiller. I'm the Executive Director of 1 in 5. We are so excited that we're all together here tonight. It's been an amazing year for all of us, and we want to share the work that we've been doing. And I also want to take the time to thank all of you for being here and to thank everybody that's made this night possible. It wouldn't be possible without the help of an army of people. And I want to thank my staff. I want to thank the committee and all of the host and hostesses who have made this night extraordinary. And now let's take a look at what we've been doing this past year. This year has been a monumental one for our organization. In 2018, we supported evidence-based education and programming in 22 schools and in all 5 local universities. In addition, 1 in 5 granted Cincinnati Children's Hospital $150,000 to revamp the Surviving the Teens program, their suicide prevention program. This enabled the program to go from being in 24 schools to being in 75 schools in just 1 year. Our goal is to be in all 98 local high schools, and each dollar that we raise gets us closer to achieving that goal. Mental health is a complex topic, and there isn't one solution or answer. To address the complexity, we've refocused our mission and subsequent goals in order to focus on work that has the largest impact in our community. Our updated mission is to promote the optimal mental health for youth in Greater Cincinnati through stigma reduction and customized evidence-based education so that we can live in a world without suicide. To achieve this mission, we do our work in 5 different areas: stigma reduction, community engagement, programming and education, policy and advocacy, and measurement and data. Stigma is sadly still one of the largest barriers for those who need treatment that don't get it. Our stigma reduction work is done through storytelling, community conversation, and educational events. Last year, we delivered school presentations reaching over 700 parents, 500 staff, and 5,000 students. In 2018, 75 local youth described their experience with mental illness through 1 in 5. In combination, those stories reach hundreds of thousands of individuals.
It really is a shame to see the amount of people that this affects, but people can have dominion over you, like you're not something to be feared. I think for a long time I just feared my depression for a long time, and I was afraid to call it what it was, and now it's like, you know what, like there are so many ways for me to fight this. So yeah, the loser. Loser.
In 2018, we created and continue to host the Brain Health Network, a group of 13 local schools, administrative staff that come together to discuss how to optimize students' mental health. In addition, 1 in 5 hosted the first local innovation challenge, where over 60 local high school students worked with community mentors in a design thinking process to bring youth-led solutions from mental health to fruition in our community. Often, when we lose a loved one to suicide, we find the family was unaware of the signs and symptoms that they were witnessing. That is why we work so diligently at 1 in 5 to educate youth, parents, and school staff to recognize mental illness as early as possible, because we know early intervention leads to the best outcomes. We are now working with 22 local schools. We partner with each school to develop an individualized programming plan based on each school's needs. All of the programming that we recommend is evidence-based, which means that there is existing research to show that the program is effective and safe. The programming educates on signs and symptoms of mental illness and suicidality, while also providing positive coping skills to ensure individuals have the tools they need to practice mental wellness.
1 in 5 has been it's just been a great partner for us. So it's financial support, resource support, and we've been able to, probably at a faster rate, increase our mental health programming. And so I think the other thing about 1 in 5 is it's not one program that works. It's about layering on various things so that we have, we just continue to do that. So we can kind of hit any kind of student. And so it's not I did that, let me check the box. It's, let's keep on. We have to keep on working and adding to. And I feel like that's what we've been doing with 1 in 5.
1 in 5 has just come with a multitude of resources. They have provided the resources for us to do 2 signs of suicide screenings. We've screened about 200 kids. Probably 80 have required further service, and another 25 have been referred for ongoing mental health services. In one case, there was a young lady who had the means, the plan, and was prepared. And so 1 in 5 saved that life.
Source of Strength is a student-led organization with help by the teachers, but most of the students just run and put out programs and bring awareness to people who have depression or mental health issues, but we push out a message of hope instead of fear, and we try to make kids more hopeful about their situation.
What I like about Bring Change to Mind is that it's very resourceful in that it gives you a lot of different options for presentations and for different projects for the schools to do, as well as it's very focused on getting the whole student body to be a part of the mental health projects.
At 1 in 5, we understand the importance of system-level change. We advocate for policy change at the state and federal levels to support mental health education and to protect those with mental illness.
The legislation is to get mental health included in health education in Ohio schools for children from grades kindergarten all the way up through 12th grade. It is really important for 1 in 5 sponsors, for donors to support 1 in 5 because 1 in 5 is doing work here locally. It is really hard to find organizations that are so well run, so in touch with the exact needs of communities like 1 in 5, and to be doing it here locally is an incredible opportunity and an incredible asset for our city.
We know that we do not have enough mental health data as a community. 1 in 5 is working to collect this dramatically needed data. Currently, we are working with community partners to co-develop a data collection infrastructure that will stratify community needs at the school level, better helping us target intervention efforts. We would not have been able to do any of this without your help.